It's working right now. Okay, well it's April, so I'm doing a stream. Okay, Happy New Year. I'm doing a stream. I'm doing a stream right now. I'm doing the 4 out of the map. I mean, the one this story I'm supposed to get almost to right now. So yeah, I can probably do the 4 out of the maps. So Tony Hawk's supposed to get 5 once a week. So yeah. Maybe I could do it Tuesday. Maybe I'm on maybe like 2 days. Maybe about that. So yeah. Or maybe once a week. I told you I was gonna be back in a minute because I had to do this live stream. I told you. Daddy. In the shower.
Whoa!
at this. This is Dylan. D-Y-L-A-N. Look at this! This is kind of... I did it perfectly. It was floating. Oh, glitch. We're gonna give Daddy a trophy by getting 500 objects. Making a lot of exits. A lot of exits. 1, 2. Literally 2 numbers. 1. Starting lag. Hey, what the hell? There's a lot of okay, that's insane. I gave Daddy a trophy. That is crazy. It's a lot of these. This is crazy. This is where I'm like, what the? They wrote the swear, right? That is crazy. I did it. Whoa. That is super, super laggy. Oh my freaking god. I didn't know that the freaking... I thought the PS4 was about to explode. Oh my god. Daddy, I gave you the literal you broke the scoreboard achievement on the PS4. And it literally lagged for about 20 to 50 seconds.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Because he had the most crashes. That's the reason why.
Alright, you say so.
Why does it lag so much? I thought I was about to crash the game.
Glad it didn't.
Because then your PS4 will explode.
Yeah, it'll explode.
Thank God. I was scared it was gonna happen.
It won't explode, buddy.
Why the heck did it lag so much when I gave the...
I don't know. No idea, buddy.
Literally gave you the you broke the scoreboard achievement. I was scared it was gonna happen. Let's leave it in your drawer.
Well, here. Exactly. Now, where is this? Oh, those are clean. Yeah, they're clean.
I could do the 20 extra scare 5 for my PT, the 4 maps, and then the 20 extra scare 1 once a week, so I don't have to stop.
Yeah, once you get up to 50, cut it down to once a week, okay? Right here.
And then I don't have to put done.
Or done, right? You don't have to. But you're going down to once a week. You're not doing it every day like that, okay?
Okay, I cannot, but am I ending or done?
Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm. So I can get my 100?
Yeah, but it's going to take a lot longer to get to the other 50, right? If you're only doing it once a week, it's going to take a year.
What?
If you're only doing it once a week, it's going to take a year to go from 50 to 100, buddy.
Why?
Think about it.
Is there only...
Pull this out.
Yeah.
Or I could just wait 2 days and then do another one.
It just came out of the dryer or something. You can smell it.
I should just skip 2 days the first time. I should just skip 1 day. I'm trying to get my 100 quick. Every week, is there 17 weeks in a year? And then it will take 52. It will take 52 weeks until I get that.
Right, so it would be, like I said, it would be like a year. So at least we got it ended.
I have to keep going with the series. Well, the first time I'll just skip 1 day, and then when we're done with 1 day, we gotta...
wins.
Luckily, I don't have to end it. Is your PC lagging?
It's still working. And if you guys have not done this first glitch yet, I strongly suggest you do this. So, for this glitch, what we will need is a
Is your PC lagging?
on F1. And what we will need is okay? Other than that, what we will need is a bunker for this. That's where I'm going to right now. Now, you guys can get to your bunker however you want. You can shot, teleport, arrow, helicopter. You can run all the way out there if you want to do. It's up to you. Alright, but anyways, there, let's go ahead and go inside our bunker real quick. Now, as soon as we get into our bunker, what we're going to need to do is immediately just turn right back around and then hit up the big red door and go back outside. The first part of the glitch, okay? So basically, we're just visiting our bunker and we're going all the way back to our auto shop, alright? Now, once we get back to our auto shop, what we're going to do is we're going to get into our that's going to be the F1 here. And I'm just going to go ahead and get into the vehicle and I'm going to take it in. And I'm going to change one thing on the vehicle. I'm going to make sure that one thing that I can just don't mess up any of my modifications. Because this vehicle is a purely modified vehicle. Everything modded on it. Alright, we're going to change one thing and then back out. Perfect. Now this time let's pop up on our phone. Let's go ahead and call up Simeon. I know how you're not gonna like calling him, but we need to call him for the glitch, okay? That's about the only thing good that Simeon is for in the game. He's doing a glitch. Alright, but anyways, so now we're just gonna wait for Simeon to go ahead and call us up with a mission. We're gonna stay next to the vehicle. I'm gonna pop up on my phone. I'm gonna start up the Simeon job at this time. Then we're gonna go ahead and back out. When we back out on this screen, as soon as I go ahead and confirm this, check this out. All the modifications that was on that F1 vehicle have now just transferred onto this truck. So if I wanted this truck, all I have to do is just buy it. Everything like that, everything on it. It's got F1 wheels, it's got North Yankton springs, it's got name on it, it's got modded wheels, it's got wheel pistons, everything on this vehicle is modded. Okay? There, guys, this is a super easy first glitch that is still working in the game and has been working for a while. So once again,
Is your PC lagging?
I would be taking advantage of this because the correct point is that's what happens to all the good glitches in Grand Theft Auto. But usually they just end up getting patched. I've been here from the beginning. Boy, are we missing some really fun glitches that get patched as well. But other than that, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, and down below. And from there, also, thank you guys so much, and my name is Faith, and I'll see you in the next one. So, everyone, welcome to the channel. In this video, what we're going to be looking at is the fact that motorcycle club businesses right now, the sell missions are dishing out time and a half. So is this even worth it? I'm going to let you guys know right now with this method, yes, I think it is worth it. I'm going to be showing you guys how I'm doing this so I can be making millions of dollars by running my motorcycle clubhouse business. Stocks here, and I can do sell missions from here as well. What I have to do is just go ahead and as NC president, and then we're going to go ahead and sell missions. And I'm going to talk about one of the best methods, okay? Now, the downside to this is I'm playing a game session. I'm on PlayStation, so all I do when I'm messing around with my business is I just knock my MTU down to 800.
Let me plug my phone in real quick. What?
Say poster.
Posters?
Poster.
Poster?
Yeah, poster.
Posters.
Mommy.
What?
Say okay. We're doing it. Okay, we have the microphone on.
It's working right now. Damn.
So you believe that if you see something, that'll tell you its shape. So what I look at this, these spheres. See, but these spheres. Yeah, no, I've seen this little trick. It's showing you. Here's the problem. No, because I've seen you do this, because I watched 2 of your videos and you say the same crap in every single one. Right. I know what these are. I know what these shapes are. So how do you know what shape the moon is? How do you know if the moon is even a physical object? During a new moon, no one. Yeah, I get it. I know you're talking crazy. So the reason, this sky moon. So if you take the third one from the left, which I know is flat, and you move it around, it's going to start to change shape. Right? If the moon was a flat moon, I don't even know if that's one of your talking points or not. As it passed over you, it would change shape. It would distort. Okay, so it doesn't matter though. That's why what you're saying is stupid, because these objects do not move. Now, the other problem is it's not just about shape, it's about other things like composition. Do you know what spectroscopy is? Spectroscopy is just to measure gases and no. Stop. We are looking at light. We're looking at light, and we are understanding about the materials, right? We're understanding the composition of things based on light. So when you start talking about gases, you show me maybe that you don't even know what spectroscopy is. That you do not know the ways in which we figure out things about stuff. You literally don't even know the definitions of the words that represent the techniques that we use. So why are you even talking about it? So my question is, spectroscopy needs to be in a container. Otherwise,
Oh, let me back in. It's whining.
the study of how light interacts with matter needs to be in a container. Otherwise, when you're looking at the moon, you don't know what gases are being in between the gases. The moon is solid. The moon is a solid object. How do you know that the moon is solid? How come you can't see it during a new moon? Why can't you see it during a new moon? Yeah. Because you new moon. What's happening in a new moon? Light illuminates. What you wanted to do, the light to go around the moon and come back and hit the other side like magic? Without interrupting, let me just answer. When we have when it's nighttime, wait, one light is the full moon, I can read by that moonlight. That moonlight casts a shadow on the ground. It casts a shadow on the ground. That moonlight is reflected where you watch the rock fall. In your world, is bright enough to travel 100,000 miles to cast a shadow on the ground and light up the whole thing. During a total solar eclipse in your world, the Earth is a full Earth from the moon's point of view. It's bigger and tinier.
Radicus. Radicus. Meow.
Can you think of why? Can you think of why? Can you think of a much, much brighter object that is right there where the moon is? The corona of the sun, which is thousands of times brighter. What you're doing is you're basically saying, I'm going to shine a spotlight directly into your eyes, and then you tell me if you can see a firefly 2 centimeters to the right. Like, what are you talking about? Do you seriously not understand this stuff? A child can understand. So when you bring up spectroscopy,
Look at that. Okay, so good boy.
Astros are prefix that means stars, so if that's even a word, it's spectroscopy pertaining to stars. What are you, like, Googling stuff furiously over there? I was just asking you, I take those 2 notes, I figured out, I watched a few of your videos, I know the straw manning that you're going to try to do and the game that you're going to try to play. And in reality, an infrared camera, a regular camera from the space station, they should be able to see the sun, the moon, either approach the sun, eclipse the sun completely, or exit the sun, and no one has ever seen it. So again, why are you looking up? Yeah, I just explained it. I just answered your question. You just answered it exactly. You asked the question that I just answered. The sun is very bright, right? Way, way, way brighter than Earthshine. You understand that something very bright, you're looking at something very bright, you can't see something way less bright. What you're not getting about that? When there's a total and you have the blue ring on there, you can block that out. So it can blind you, and you still can't see it. It doesn't block it out. It's Corona Eye. Have you never seen that eclipse? And it gets the sunlight on, and then it's close, and you see the same thing with Corona. You can block it. Really bright feeling is from the shape of the floor.
What?
Because it works really well.
What are you looking at,
The easiest way
mister?
to figure out the shape of the Earth is by looking at the celestial objects in the sky and recording their motion. It's very, very easy.
I accidentally called your name.
I got it. Okay. What you did is,
Mommy.
What
space
thing?
is not as specific.
Should catch an eye?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Space is not as
Look it up.
place media movie. Yeah, I mean, space is they're getting us images of insanity in space, like when they show us, nebula, right? They show us this, and they show this is where stars are born. This is where there's gas and dust. So much of it that is creating stars and spitting them out like ping pong balls, where they go run away and they park themselves in the galaxy. This gas and dust in a vacuum in zero pressure. How does that
They get upset inside and they do a vocalization and scream out in pain, but not with tears.
In a vacuum, and then they stop. Look, I know that you want to just spew your truth without me generate so many stupid things, and I'm here to tell you what. So when you say stars igniting in a vacuum, the reason it's confusing for you is that you think stars are little bonfires because you're a moron, because you don't understand nuclear fusion. Nuclear fusion is the process by which stars glow. They're not little fireballs. You can learn that by Googling something for 5 seconds, but you don't do it. Because you believe that all the rocky bits turn into perfect balls and all
Something's wrong with the cat. It's unfortunately just as vague as many other cat vocalizations. Caterwauling is often a breeding signal used by female cats in heat and nearby unneutered male cats alike. Then again, a spirited caterwaul might also be used during feline turf disputes, or it might mean that your furry friend is hurting, disoriented, frightened, hungry, thirsty, sick, or otherwise experiencing some temporary crisis that requires assistance.
Okay, so centuries of brilliant astronomers versus is that
Express
really all
via
you
purring or
have?
meowing. So yeah, caterwauling doesn't seem to be a healthy sound as much as its primal purpose. But hey, we're talking about cats here. That's probably as close as we're going to get. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus even more grunge videos.
You know they wrote books, right? You know they wrote books that we could read, and then we base astronomy on that and do astronomy every day, right? Try not to interrupt. Eratosthenes figured out the diameter, the circumference of the Earth with the sticks and shadows. In that area that came out that other mathematicians never wrote any books about origin. They never mentioned it, and then all of a sudden it's 1900 in books. That's all they did. That's not true. I mean, if you're just going to lie, then we can just play the lie game. And Dave, what about that nothing? It works perfectly on a flat Earth. The shadows prove the Earth is flat.
doesn't make sense about an Earth orbiting the sun. You going back doesn't make sense.
It's in a chest.
Yeah.
She's studying
Right
it.
here.
Around there.
believe that the Earth was geocentric and the sun orbited us.
I love you.
Sun. How does a distant gigantic sun orbit a minuscule that Earth?
How? And they don't know.
I gave him a
It's
high
the ancient
five.
Greeks. They didn't know. Now we know, right? We figured out heliocentrism in like the 16th century. So it's like 500 years ago. It's a pretty long time.
The other question is, you believe that the sky rays that come in are parallel, right?
No, there are rays that are parallel, and then you can point a ray from the edge, one edge of the sun, and the other. Light is going in all directions, right? Light, the sun is expelling light. They're spherical waves of light, photons in every direction, right? So you can identify parallel rays, and then you can identify one from this edge. And like if you want to talk about individual photons, you can draw paths from the edge of the sun going in one direction, the other going in the other direction. You're trying to oversimplify things. You're trying to go, oh, it's corpuscular, it's all parallel, and so then this time it works for my talking point, and then another time it doesn't work for my talking point.
My point is, Aristotle's story doesn't make any sense with the sun orbiting a geocentric Earth.
Yeah, if you just say it doesn't make sense and stop talking, I guess.
How does a distant sun orbit a geocentric Earth when the Earth is tiny and the sun is gigantic?
Well, it doesn't. Long story short, it doesn't. But he was an ancient Greek, and he didn't know heliocentrism. They didn't know when Newton developed Newton's law of universal gravitation. He didn't know why massive objects attract one another, right? He just said, this is what happens, and I have this equation, and we use Newton's equations to do all these incredible calculations that predict the motion of objects on Earth and in space. He didn't know what gravity was. Einstein gave a better explanation. The curvature of space-time worked around massive objects. We're probably going to get a better model later. Just that we don't know why things happen doesn't mean we can't do science that predict the power. So now Eratosthenes and Ptolemy, the Ptolemaic model, was wrong. Heliocentric is correct. It doesn't matter that they didn't know that part, or that they didn't know why things happened. Do you not understand how science works?
Their eyes can't hear, but that's not funny crying.
And the Earth and the you think his experiment
Both of those experiments proved the globe. It just didn't have anything to do with heliocentrism. It proved the Earth is a sphere.
The flat Earth is, we have no shadow here. So we're back and figure out what Earth being this flat plate, right?
Okay. So for that to work, how close is the sun? How close is the sun? Really close, like right above the clouds, which we'll be able to see if you went up in a plane or a balloon. It would be like right there. Huh?
There's tons of videos playing the sun objects.
Well, there's videos that say dumb things. Why do you stop condescending to the entire human race and pretending that every scientist ever is a liar and a fake? That's much more offensive than me calling my stupid.
What is the sun?
What is the sun? It's a star.
It's a star. It's a nuclear furnace that's working perfectly, and it's spending space-time working on the whole planet and all the obstacles. So is that your belief?
Well, put us now a trans-Neptunian anchor.
What? What you about the meeting? You don't say that.
Well, I wanted to take it a year until I get 100 parts.
Lord.
I don't want to end at 50.
Not bothering me.
Well, then I could just start doing a 20 off live stream once a week.
Right, you could do it twice a week. One time on my PS4 and one time on yours a week. How's that? And that's the best deal you're getting. So you can do 2 a week. One time on your PS4 and one time on mine.
I could do one on your channel, I can do one on yours.
Yeah, put them on me on your PS4, so you're not using my PS4 twice a week. You only use it for once. Okay?
Okay, I can do mine one time, do yours one time.
Right.
So I can get there quicker.
Right. Okay?
I'll do an hour each time I do it.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
And then the sun's gravity ignores
The horizontal planet, we're doing
all of the moons, because the moons are attracted to their planet, and it's negating the sun. That's what
Issuing negates the sun. Moons. So what you're saying is that like one of Jupiter's moons should go flying towards the sun. Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying that at all. I'm asking you to believe that the sun's gravity has no effect on it.
And you can calculate. You can see. This is what real scientists and people who understand science can do calculations. So instead of you going, I don't believe it, what you could do is you could take Newton's law of universal gravitation and take a moon, whatever moon, if you want to talk about our moon, Mars's, or Jupiter's, whatever, and you can calculate a number that is the gravitational direction. And then you can do the same thing for the moon and its parent planet that it's orbiting. Which number do you think is going to be bigger, buddy? Which one do you think is going to be bigger? The planet, the one that it is orbiting around.
We have planetary alignment.
Hang on, you know what? Sorry. I would like you to actually just address what I just said, because this is what happens. I say something, or a clarity thinker, like myself, says something that just
Hold on, look.
idiotic thing you
Find
just
out
said,
how old your
and then you just
feline,
dish
which
out
is
to
cat,
another point. I would like you to
companion
admit
is in
that
human
what
years.
you said is
Human
stupid.
calculator
Based on
one.
what I
He's
just
one, right?
Yeah, he's one.
So
I
let's see
just
how old he
explained
is.
to you why what you said about the sun and the moon
He's
is
15.
stupid. And you just
He's
jumped to
15
another
in human years.
That the gravity
That's how old if he was a human.
these moons
So, and I guess every year
I'm reiterating
is like 15 human years for a cat.
it's holding on to the planet, but the sun's gravity it can hold on to the planet, hold on to distant planets, but can't
That's
affect those
crazy.
moons at all.
She's staring at you.
Like I just said, you can do a calculation. Do you want to do the calculation? Do you want to do it together? Do you want to learn something today? It's called Newton's law of universal gravitation. Do you know what is in the denominator? R squared. It drops off, gravity drops off by the square of the distance. So as things get very, very far away, the gravitational influence is dramatically less, exponentially so. So when you have a moon that is right near a planet, the gravitational effect is way more than the faraway sun. Isn't that neat? Isn't that a neat thing that we can do with math and numbers that are real things that scientists do? Instead of going, that doesn't make sense, so that's dumb. Yeah, so what do you got? Do you want to address this thing, or do you want to jump right to another one? All you're saying is that's stupid. All you're saying is that's stupid. Why? What do you mean it doesn't? Three body problems, so we can't do calculations. Sorry, hang on 1 second. This is serious. This private chat keeps covering the screen. Can you stop? Why is this doing this? Private chat. Yeah, thank you. Just make sure things are right. Yes, we're sorting it out. There's issues with insurance. I can't hear you, Sean. Yeah, that's watching Sean every now and then.
Just chatting away, and we've not been hearing him. There's tons of important snippets of information lost forever to the ethos of the
That's his foot.
How are you guys doing? There's a lot of back and forth, isn't it? It's a very, dare I say, American debate, isn't it? It's insults
My
and
foot
stuff.
cheese it.
Well,
He's so
here's the thing. I would like to get off
the lights in the sky because I'd rather talk about the shape of the Earth.
Because they destroyed
He's
the
like,
flat
what
Earth.
the?
You say that, but the lights in the sky have nothing to do with the flat Earth.
Okay, so this was my first talking point. Were we going to do the talking points that we prepared? Because my first talking point is about this, and it is an absolute annihilation of flat Earth. That's why you don't want to talk about it. That's why you say, why do we look at the things in the sky to figure out the shape of it? Because that's how we figured it out 2,000 years ago, by looking at the stars. Can I show my slide that shows it?
He's looking at
Okay, here we go. Observation of the stars. Next one. You're controlling it, right? Do I just tell you when to go? Okay, so if you're in the northern hemisphere looking at the North Pole, that, all this stuff. See the text. I think I remember. Anyway, if you're looking at the North Pole in the northern hemisphere, the stars rotate counterclockwise. Go to the next one. If you're in the southern hemisphere looking at the South Pole, the stars rotate clockwise. How does it make sense? There's a screenshot from one of my videos. So in the video, they're rotating in different directions. Why would two people on a flat piece of land look at the sky and see a sky that is rotating in different ways? Next one.
What the hell?
And furthermore, why can't we all see the same stars? There are stars towards the northern hemisphere and stars you want to see the southern hemisphere. Next one.
Oh no.
He's going in your drawer.
Northern hemisphere looking at the North Pole, east is to your right. If you are in the southern hemisphere looking at the South Pole, east is to your left. Next one.
He's trying to go to sleep.
And the reason we can't see certain stars is
find
because
his
you
drawer.
can't see through the Earth. Next one. That's why in the northern hemisphere we can't see the Southern Cross. That's why in the southern hemisphere we can't see Polaris. Next one. Almost done. Quick one here. So it actually gets a lot worse than that in the southern hemisphere because you've taken a globe and you've unwrapped it. The southern hemisphere makes no sense. People in the southern hemisphere who are all looking at the Southern Cross are somehow supposed to be, or believing that they're all looking in completely different directions and seeing the same object often at the same time. Next one. Go to the next slide.
It might be that Ash is doing this. Oh, is it on it? Is it
Yeah, that's it. I think this is the last one. So again, on a globe, south actually means something. People who are looking south are all looking at the South Pole. They're all looking in the same direction, so that's why they all see the same thing, such as an object of the Southern Cross.
All right, can you go back
If that's the last one.
Let me go through the slide.
Check if it's the next one. Check if it's the last one.
And if you could go back to the first one, that would be great.
Do we need to get an appointment for Cheez-It?
So, in your world, we have people standing upside down, and you're assuming hemispheres on the
What do you mean upside down? What do you mean upside down? What does that mean?
Compared, their feet are anti-cultural to people in the south.
Okay, so yours are upside down compared to them. What's the difference? What's down on a globe?
I'm not saying people are upside down because they're halfway across the world. So, if we can go back to the original slide so I can remember all the points you made so I can address them, that would be fantastic.
I think the issue is that Ash, the producer, is having some issues with his internet and isn't able to. Sorry about this, guys. We're usually quite good with the tech and everything.
So,
yeah.
I'll try to.
I can tell you the points again.
I'd rather just see the points rather than hear you say them again.
Okay.
It's I don't know. Can't change it back.
I don't think so. He's in Philippines or something like that. So he's having some difficulties. I think Sean is as well. Good thing I'm here, saving the day.
Okay, look, it was that in the northern hemisphere, the celestial sphere rotates counterclockwise.
What?
In the southern hemisphere, it rotates clockwise,
Let me
and
respond.
we can't see certain stars.
You don't have to do the whole presentation. You can just remind
That was it. Go ahead.
So, no matter where you are in the world, all of the stars, all the lights in the sky from what we call planets, wandering stars, sun and moon, they all rise in the east, set in the west. If I'm standing on a flat Earth looking out to the south, the stars are coming from my left. If I'm standing in the north looking at the north, the stars are coming from my right. That explains the opposite direction.
No, you just explained it. How, on the flat Earth, how do people see the sky rotating in different directions?
Speaking of facing different directions, that's a
What?
How did they literally make this?
Go on.
I'm just saying, yeah, Sean's just saying his thing is.
Turn the light straight, yay.
One way. When I turn around and I look at the south, away from the center, my left shoulder and my right shoulder. They just changed direction. Okay? There's no argument there. There's nothing to argue.
Okay, now do clockwise and counterclockwise, because that's really what we're talking about. It isn't that. You're talking about a direction. I'm talking about clockwise versus counterclockwise when you're looking at the poles. The poles.
You stay the pole. So getting back to your point where you have somebody in Santiago, somebody in Johannesburg, and somebody in Australia, when they see the Southern Cross, well, they don't see it at the same time. They see it 12 hours apart.
They don't see it at the same time, so people looking south can't see the night sky at the same time?
Did you understand what the flat earth model is? If somebody's in Santiago, stop being a dick. Okay?
You stop being a dick. Your entire existence is being a dick to all of science. Just stop being a dick.
Somebody's in Santiago and it's midnight. They're looking at somebody in Australia. They're looking at the tell me
how many time zones apart are they? Are they 12 time zones apart?
Well, it noon, close to noon, right?
Okay, no, first of all, not close to noon, but it doesn't matter. How about you go 4 hours apart? Why don't you go 4 time zones apart? They should still be looking in completely different directions. 12 midnight, 4 a.m., night sky, both looking south, both can see the Southern Cross. On your pizza world should be looking in completely different directions. Explain that.
The only time that can happen is in Johannesburg and Santiago, and if you have magnetic declination there, they're both looking in the same direction.
Magnetic declination?
Yeah.
So you think just saying the word magnet is going to be an argument here? It's going to work for you?
Look up the magnetic declination in those areas. You don't know what direction you're facing, right? There's certain areas in Antarctica that the magnetic declination is 170 degrees. So the compass says north is that way, it's 170 degrees the other way, according to, Noah or whoever is in charge of that, right?
Look, you can dress it up however you want. We're talking about looking this way and looking that way, and they see the same thing. And you're fixating on Santiago and Johannesburg because you think that they're far enough apart that they're not going to both be nighttime. I'm telling you, you can go any distance apart. Just go from Perth to Sydney, right? That's far enough apart that if you're both looking directly south, you're looking in different directions, and you can see the same thing. You cannot explain that. That's why you're trying to throw out jargon to confuse people.
I'm not trying to throw out jargon to confuse people.
That's exactly what you're doing.
When you're looking towards the same area. You're looking towards the same area.
But on your pizza world, south is a different direction for every longitude. Do you not understand that? On your pizza land, right, you have all these longitude lines. Directly south is towards your magic ice wall. Everybody looking south is looking in a different direction.
Magic ice wall.
Yeah. So stop trying to skip to something else. Right? Are you denying that longitude lines, everybody on your pizza world is all looking in a completely different direction when it looks out?
For matchup, you gotta complete a match in multiplayer.
They tell us that the magnetic declination is a different direction. So we're
Do they, or are you just randomly
complete a match in multiplayer?
Make
Yeah.
sense of something that
For
is
the matchup
absolutely
one.
unexplainable for you?
David, it's not true. And the optics in the sky, again, do not prove the shape of the Earth. You say that
Well, I just did prove it with that, so I don't know what to tell you.
Let's move on.
So,
guys.
Did you
Stop bothering him.
from this thing?
I want to move on from looking at the lights in the sky to figure, yeah, we hear you.
Because I proved the Earth is a sphere by using that. Is that why you want to move on?
No.
Well, it is.
We hear you. We hear you.
I just finished proving the Earth is a sphere by looking at stars, something that we've been doing for thousands of years.
Yeah, so says you.
Yeah, and everybody who's ever lived. So NASA isn't going to really help you with that one. Sorry, buddy. They started in the 1950s.
All right, so we've got a talking point from Dave, which is the Bible has 200 references to Earth. Every major ancient civilization cosmology depicts the Earth as flat.
That's from me or from me?
That is, I've never seen it. It's from us.
What?
Oh, go look at some lies that a flat earther said. That is real evidence.
Well, it's well documented. We have looked at it. And if you say the curvature formula is a ground law, I absolutely agree. It is. I'll get off a little bit. Anything under
It's super glitchy that you cannot even show it.
of each other.
Yeah, but the problem is you can't do math, so you just can't.
Well, you're the basic. When you look at all of the curvature formulas under 1,000 miles, it's perfectly accurate.
Daddy,
You think that we're spinning
for
1,000 miles an hour?
the matchup on my trophy, you gotta complete a match in multiplayer.
Yeah.
The Earth comes around for the sun's winter in our northern winter. It's speeding up, making its sharpest turn, and then
I haven't got that trophy before.
Sharpest. Okay, so this one's really hilarious to me. So the sun goes around the Earth. Or sorry, the Earth goes around the sun in how long? How long does it take? A year, right? So why don't you go ahead and get in a car and do a 360 turn and make it take a year? Are you gonna feel that?
Steve, that's not a
Let's
fair.
break it down. 360 degrees, 365 days, that's about a degree a year, right? Why don't you get in a car and drive for 24 hours, and over 24 hours, veer by 1 degree? Are you going to feel that?
That would be equivalent to this. People say, I'm trying to think of
I'm just trying to think of something to say that will make sense.
Right? If you're